Tonight inside that stadium, after one of the wildest comebacks this team has pulled off in years, two voices stood out in the locker room: George Pickens and Quinnen Williams. And what they said tells you everything you need to know about the heart, the belief, and the fire inside this Dallas Cowboys team. George Pickens walked into that interview with the same calm confidence he plays with, and the first thing he made clear was simple. Nothing Philly did in that first half stopped the Cowboys. It was Dallas stopping themselves. He said it straight: the sloppiness, the little mistakes. They knew those weren't the Eagles beating them. And in the second half, the difference was resilience, pure resilience. Pickens described that huge catch on the game-winning drive, the play that changed the stadium, changed the sidelines, and changed the entire momentum of the night. He said he tracked the ball, trusted his instincts, and when he hit the ground with it at the 10-yard line, he already knew Dallas was back in the fight. He talked about the locker room too: not chaos, not panic, but belief. Even down 21-0, they knew the opportunities would come. That brotherhood held them steady. And when Pickens says Dak is a leader, you can feel it through his voice. If you didn't think Dak was a leader tonight, you never watched football before. That's what he said. That's how much respect he has for his quarterback. And when he talked about the roar from the crowd after those catches, about the energy he brings because he knows it demoralizes defenses, that tells you the mentality this team now carries. He finished by saying it's the guys he's doing it with that make this job special. That's culture. That's connection. That's a locker room that believes. Then came Quinnen Williams, and he echoed the same thing from the defensive side. He said the defensive line told each other at halftime, someone has to make a play. Someone has to step up. And then they did, over and over again. 8 straight defensive stops, dominating the run, delivering game-changing plays when Dallas needed them most. Quinnen said he wasn't watching the scoreboard. He was focused on winning every rep, every rush, every assignment. That's the mindset of a veteran star who came here to change this defense, and he's already doing it. When asked about Dak, Quinnen didn't hesitate. Dak's leadership showed up every single down, every moment. The offense struggled. The defense struggled early, but the leadership never wavered. That's why this team found its rhythm. That's why the comeback was possible. And when he talked about Jerry Jones having that level of belief in him, trading for him, trusting him, you could feel his pride. You could hear how much it means to him to prove that trust right. Quinnen said it clearly: this is not golf, this is not tennis. One man doesn't win games alone, but every man in that locker room is taking accountability, and that's why this defense has transformed. Finally, when he was asked what this win meant, his answer was the heartbeat of this entire night. Dallas wasn't getting beat, they were beating themselves. And once they stopped doing that, once they settled in and trusted each other, the comeback was inevitable. This wasn't luck, this wasn't a miracle. This was belief, brotherhood, execution. And two players, George Pickens and Quinnen Williams, both showed tonight exactly why the Dallas Cowboys are nowhere near done.